Hello and welcome to another episode of the Just Another Sports Card Collector YouTube channel. Today we have a Topps F1 Turbo Attax 5-fold tin. You'll see in our last video that we had a mega tin. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy and see what cards are in here. Here we go. Put that to one side. There's the tin. And let's hope I don't do what I did the last time, which was put the contents everywhere. Thankfully not. So the tin comes with two, your standard cards, and then your F1 Turbo Attax, the special inverted commas cards in here. So without further ado, we'll just put the tin to one side. Yeah, put that up in the corner. And we'll open these base cards. So, first up is Epic Moments of Carlos Sainz. That's winning the Singapore Grand Prix last year at the Marina Bay. The next we have a Sophia Flush. The German Formula 3 star has been racing in Formula 3 for the last few seasons. A very popular driver, and fingers crossed that she can help blaze or be a pioneer for future female drivers. Sophia Flush, I quite like that card. The next one we have is Epic Moments of Oscar Piastri, of his first race, which was at the Australian Grand Prix of last year. Then we have a Charles Leclerc Ferrari Hero card. Then we have a Honey Badger Returns card, where he came back for the 2023 season after he'd been dropped by Red Bull. Oh, actually, not Red Bull, after being dropped by McLaren even. And as you can see, as the card says, that the popular Aussie is back and out qualifies his teammate, which was Yuki Tsunoda, at his first attempt. So that's at the Hungarian Grand Prix. I was trying to work out who he replaced, but I can't remember off the top of my head. The next one is Freddie Vasseur of the Ferrari F1 team. He's the team principal who masterminded the signing of Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari for the 2025 season. Then we have a Fernando Alonso qualifying Masters card. Fernando, who's been in Formula 1 for God knows how many years. Always great fun, competitive, and is still going at the age of 40 plus. The next we have a Sergio Perez Mayhem card. He used the Tire Whisperer. He had a habit in the 2023 season of being able to nurse his tyres and create a number of extraordinary number of laps during a race. The next one we have is a Epic Moment card with George Russell here at the Grand Prix in Barcelona in Spain. I think from the looks of it, it looks like that's his first pole position, but I could be wrong. The next card we have is a Max Verstappen meme of Max's podcast. Here we have a Epic Moment card of Fernando Alonso at the Dutch Grand Prix. Here we have a Lewis Hamilton public service announcement, which is his usual get in there, let's go boys. I'm hoping that there is a Bono My Tyres card in there. If so, that will be cherished very fondly by myself and actually my wife as well. The next card we have is a Paul Aron of Formula 2 fame, turbocharged. He actually finished third in the Formula 2 Championship and will be reserve driver for the Alpine F1 2 team in 2025. He actually drives for Hightech. Here we have a Gabriele Mini hero card. The driver for Prema in Formula 3. It's been there in racing Formula 3 for the last couple of seasons. Is always up at the top competing, but has come out short. He is aligned to the Alpine Academy. Here we have a turbocharged Joshua Dirksen card, AIX Racing. And here we have the Formula 3 champion of this season, which is Leonardo Fornaroli of the Trident team. If I am wrong, I'll put a message just here saying that I'm wrong. Here we have a Juan Manuel Carrera card. He was part of the Dams team. He actually got dropped for the last couple of races for the season. Extraordinary story of Juan Manuel Carrera. The American was involved in the horrific accident in Spa, which unfortunately killed Anton Hubert, and Carrera had extensive damage to both his legs and managed to rehab, come back, drive in F3, and then make the step back up to Formula 2, which was the series he was with before the accident. Here we have Piotr Wesnicki, Formula 3 for Roden Motorsport. Here we have the team principals of the paddock, which was Bruno Famine. Unfortunately, the Frenchman has moved on, and Oliver Oakes is now the team principal of the Alpine F1 team. Just goes to show how bad a season Alpine has when they seem to be chopping and changing team principals throughout the year. The next we have a black and orange flag, which is also known as the meatball flag. Next card we have here is a Gearshift Glories of Alex Albon. The next card we have is Esteban Ocon of Alpine, who's now going to be moving to the Haas F1 team. The next card is a teammates card of the Sauber duo of Valtteri Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou. Here we have a Nico Rosberg qualifying masters card. The next card we have here is a Vegas Gamble Pays Off, which was Ocon's inspired strategy, which earned him 4th place in the first race of Vegas after he started 16th. Next card we have here is James Vowes Team Principals card of Williams F1 Racing. We have a Kevin Magnussen hero card. Here we have, if we get the right way around, the Sauber F1 team car C44 card. Top down look at the car there. Here we have a Pierre Gasly and a Esteban Ocon card, team card of Alpine F1. The next card we have is a turbocharged of Jose Maria Marte, or Pepe Marte as he's known. He races in Formula 2 for Campos Racing. He actually won the sprint race in Abu Dhabi this weekend. He is part of Fernando Alonso's sort of management company and could be a potential star for the future. Let's see if he gets kept on for 2025 and is able to mount a campaign. The next card is of ART Racing, Formula 3 of Nicholas Orlov, the Bulgarian racer there, putting a few fine performances as part of the F3 season this year. Next card is Paul Allen Hero card of High Tech GP. I'm going to be reserve driver for the Alpine for next season. Finished third in the Formula 2 campaign this season. The next card is a Arvid Lindblad card of Prema in Formula 3. He was up competing for the championship in there. The Red Bull back driver will be looking at hopefully moving up to Formula 2 or maybe another year of trying for the Formula 3 championship. Then we have a turbocharged card of Taylor Barnard of AIX Racing. The British driver is now, he's part of the McLaren Drivers Academy and is actually now signed up for the McLaren Formula E team. The next card we have here is a Jack Crawford Hero card for Dams Racing in Formula 2. Here we have a Lando Norris turning points card. He'd 5th of July got the fastest time on the final lap to earn his maiden podium. Next we have a team duo card of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell. We have a Gear Shift Glories card of Sergio Perez. The next is an Epics Moments card of Lance Stroll at the Bahrain Grand Prix for what is effectively known as his dad's team of Aston Martin Racing. Here we have a Mimi Mayhem card of Charles Leclerc, who has now and again been called Chuck Leclerc. Here we have a landmark podium of Ferrari's 800th podium, which was earned with Charles Leclerc at Spielberg in Austria last season. Here we have a Valtteri Bottas Meme Mayhem one, which is we're here for the bucket hat era. Here we have a Rafael Villagomez Hero card of Van Amersfoort Racing in Formula 2. The next card we have is a Carlos Sainz Hero card of Ferrari. The next card we have is Gear Shift Glories of Oscar Piastri in the McLaren F1 car. The next we have is a Carlos Sainz Race Winner card. The next card we have is of Andrea Kimi Antonelli of Prema Racing. Down as the star of tomorrow, he is taking over Lewis Hamilton's seat in the Mercedes F1 team. The next card we have is an Alpine logo card. Then on to a Star of Tomorrow, which could be, if rumours are true, that he's going to be racing in F1 next season, Isaac Hajar, who finished runner-up in the Formula 2 Championship. Next card is a Aston Martin Formula 1 team logo card. Then we have the Tops Awards for Carlos Sainz for 2023 Moment of the Season. Then we have a race winner card of Sergio Perez. Next up we have is the Formula 2 champion of 2024 and Sauber F1 driver for next season, which is Gabriel Bortoleto, the Brazilian who has a Senna's trademarked yellow helmet design. Should be interesting to see him on the grid next season. Next up we have a Sauber F1 team logo. Then we have a Max Verstappen race winner card. The next we have is of last year's Formula 2 champion, Theo Porcher. He was part of the Sauber Academy, was looked over for a seat there, went to race IndyCar for the McLaren and a couple of other teams. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a drive for next season in any of them, but here's his champion card. The next card is the logo card of the McLaren F1 team. Then moving on to a pink race winner card of Max Verstappen. Then we have an upside down Energizer of Lando Norris. And the last card of the pack is a Charles Leclerc Gladiator card. I do like the pink. Just shines well. So that's all the sort of base cards done. We'll move on to these cards. And the first card we have here is a Lewis Hamilton Gold Limited Edition card. Nice looking card. The next we have is a Charles Leclerc Ferrari Red Limited Edition card. Again in that lovely pink bordered, shines great in the light. The next card we have is a limited edition Danny Rick card. So you can see there was pearly whites there smiling away for the Australian. The next card we have is a Ferrari Red Limited Edition, although different to this one, which is a pink one, of Charles Leclerc, or Leclerc. Oh, here we have a Michael Schumacher Legend card. It's great, and picture of the great man himself. You know, you may be for or against what Michael Schumacher did in his driving days, but you can't deny that he is a legend. And the last card is a Lando Norris Papaya Limited Edition card. And that's all the cards of this F1 Turbo Attax Fivefold tin. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want to see in the future, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.